Hey guys, Dr. Angela Casey, board certified dermatologist with you today. I am so excited to share this episode with you. I hope that you will learn from my mistakes and what I've learned from over a decade in practice. Today we are going to be talking about 3 areas that are often missed with sunscreen where I see a large number of skin cancers in my practice every day. The reason that I wanted to discuss this topic is because it's really easy to implement these habits into your day-to-day routine. And in doing so, you're going to keep your skin so much healthier and so much happier, and hopefully keep yourself out of my office needing treatment for your skin cancer. Again, 3 specific areas where we often forget to put sunscreen, and as a result, we'll see a lot of sunburns, sun damage, and where I see a ton of skin cancers in my practice every day. And these are the areas on your head and neck that will just kind of fly under the radar because you forget about it. This episode was filmed while I was on a walk because I'm sure many of you can relate. Busy working moms, we don't have a whole lot of free time. I love to record when I'm walking. It's when I get some of my best inspiration and I'm just away from the office, away from the house, and it's just an opportunity to kind of center and focus, and that's when these ideas often come to me. So I hope you enjoy this. I hope you learn some good tips. Areas where we often forget to apply sunscreen. And I know this because of my practice demographic and the number of skin cancers that I see. And I just want to mention, we're going to focus on 3 particular areas today because I want to keep it concise and I want you all to remember this. I want this to stick with you. So I want to just backtrack. When I was a kiddo and growing up in the 80s, 70s and 80s, and being outdoors a lot, pretty much all summer. That's what we did. We were outside, we were at the beach on vacations, we were just out and about. And sunscreen was a thing, but it also wasn't a thing. It's not something that we were as aware of or had as much access to. I remember the Coppertone SPF 4 in that beautiful golden bronze bottle, and it smelled like coconut, and all of the wonderful memories I'm sure many of you can relate to. Or Hawaiian Tropic, something with a minimal SPF. And I'd apply that sometimes on my arms, my chest, maybe I'd get my legs. I almost always missed my back because I couldn't reach back there. And there were a few other places that I missed. So number 1 is the hairline area, and I cannot tell you how many sunburns I had right along this area, right where my forehead meets my hairline. And in practice, I have seen so many skin cancers in this very area because I think we neglect it. We'll get sunscreen on our forehead, our cheeks, even our nose, and we totally forget that little strip right along the hairline here. And how many of you out there can relate to this? That you've had that sunburn, that peeling red sunburn that occurred right in that very area, right? So that's one area, hairline. Second is your ears. I've got my earbuds in because I've been listening to a podcast while I'm walking. And your ears, though, get a ton of sun exposure, and so rarely do we actually get sunscreen in that area. And front and back of the ears is really important, especially for all of you guys out there who are often wearing shorter haircuts where your ears are out in the wide open and getting all of that beautiful sunshine. You're most likely neglecting this area with your sunscreen. And I see so many skin cancers on the rim of the ear, the back of the ear, inside that little bowl portion, what we call the conchal bowl of the ear, because that area is often neglected with sunscreen use. So remember, when you're getting sunscreen on the rest of your face, make sure to take a second to get it thoroughly on the ear area and also along that hairline. And then a third area I want to mention, because again, I see a lot of skin cancers in this area in my practice, is your lips. Our lips are so active throughout the course of the day. We're eating, we're drinking, we're talking, we're moving, and we might apply chapstick or a sunscreen on them once in the morning. Unless we're reapplying that consistently throughout the day, that area is going totally unprotected and blatantly sun exposed, as you can see now. Although I do have my sun protective SPF 30 Aquaphor in place on my lips, but your lips are constantly exposed to the sun. I see tons of skin cancers, a lot of squamous cell skin cancer, especially on the bottom lip area, because that's where the majority of the sun hits as it's coming down from the sky and reflecting off of that contour, which projects slightly out from our face. I want you to really think about these three areas: hairline, ears, and lips. Next time you're putting on your sunscreen, take a second to address those areas and take a moment to find your favorite lip product that has an SPF 30 or higher and that you can reapply throughout the course of the day. Get a few of them so you can have one in your car, one in your purse, one at work, one on your bathroom sink, and that way those products are present and they're front of mind, so you won't forget to use them. Personal experience has taught me the hard way. I'm sure a fair number of you have also gone through this same path in your younger years and are hopefully better about it now. But I hope these tips are helpful, and I would love for you to leave comments and suggestions, any products that you love. I'm always seeking feedback and suggestions from patients and friends, and I love these discussions. Thank you all. Thanks for joining me on this episode, and remember, next time you're putting on your sunscreen, do not forget your hairline, those precious ears, and those beautiful lips. See you next time.